Exactly.
like in a
Yes.
Caribbean island or something like that.
Yeah. That's why I like it here. It's the closest I can get to feel like I'm living outside the United States.
Yeah,
and still
totally.
being-
It's not like the America that I know.
Ah, what America? Where do you normally go? Where did you go?
Texas, American
Yes,
Texas,
Texas,
the California.
San Antonio, Austin.
Yeah, you mentioned you were in business. What kind of business?
We have a congress, marketing research congress called the SOMAR, and we're going to.
She's a speaker. She's a rock star.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We can promote what you're doing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. She's the only Latin American speaker at the Congress, and it's a world Congress.
I'm honored to meet you. I'm
I
Uncle.
told you. I've been telling you.
I'm
you're a
Uncle
rock star.
Sam.
Oh my God, Uncle
Oh,
Sam,
don't
that is
be
an
too
honor.
impressed. Not like Uncle Sam has been up there in the good lately, you know.
Well, yes, that's true.
Yeah, I know.
So,
You know, I do try to get it back. But you have a lot to say. You're involved in a lot. Primarily, what is it that you do?
we do like research on marketing trends or on cultural trends, cultural studies, that kind of stuff.
Wow. You are like the perfect person to speak to on what's going on right now, right?
Well, more or less. I have one perspective, so.
Well, like, believe me, and I would like to hear. And yet the two of you are also, what do you do?
I do the same thing as Alex.
We are co-workers.
I am blessed. And yourself?
She's the designer.
I'm graphic designer.
A graphic designer?
Yes.
How am I doing?
Yes.
Oh,
Really?
you designed this yourself?
Yes. I'm self-taught, so I never took any classes. So am I doing okay? I am?
Que nunca tomó clases.
Well, thank you. That's an honor for you to say that then. I'm very happy to thank you. All right. This is great. And you all knew each other from, how do you
From work,
From work?
when we became good friends.
Well, we went to the same college, and I taught a class in the
She
college.
was my teacher once.
Yes, and I was her teacher. And then we started working together.
And your name is?
Adelina. Nice to meet you. What's
Your full name? Your full name?
Adelina Baca.
Ana. Paola.
Nayeli Martinez.
Yes, my pleasure.
And you?
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam with a stand of politics, about politics.
Yes. Well, but there's so much going on. Let's start out with Donald Trump's visit to the...
Don't get us started on that.
That's a hot topic.
I know, it's fine, put it up.
Back in Mexico, we are all mad at our president. All mad.
Really?
It was like Mexicans felt like it was like attrition. How do you say?
He was betraying.
Betrayal.
But
our president.
he invited both candidates.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did,
but-
but Hillary said no.
Say what?
Hillary said no.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm not going to play that game.
But,
But the point being is, your president invited both candidates.
yes,
Trump just accepted the invitation.
yes.
What's wrong with that?
But people in Mexico don't see it that way. People in Mexico think like only Trump came.
Yes.
Why? You know, like
Because he
they
wanted
don't
us.
feel-
He wanted us talk like we're talking now. Find out how we can get along.
Oh, but that's not the way people feel about it. They
People like read it or understand it like you invited the bully to our house.
exactly.
The bully.
The bully. The one who's always messing
the
around.
things that drive you apart is when you're not together, right? I
That's
mean,
true.
we're talking right now, trying to find common ground. You are very, and you're all very learned person, but you're especially a knowledge that transcends what most lay people know have. That's why I'm enjoying talking to you.
Thank you.
But also, that doesn't make you Einstein. Doesn't make you a genius.
It's awesome.
Because you're going to be compartmentalized in what you do also.
Yes.
And leave you blind and able then to be manipulated by forces even greater than you
Yeah.
perceive.
Okay. Yes.
It's just the way things are. Again, politically it was looked at this way. You could paint it, I don't know who's painting the picture for you. I don't know where you're getting your information or news. because these guys all lie to us.
Yes.
They all lie to us. The media is propaganda. The media exists for one reason: to keep the people in power in power. They have no business telling us the truth, because if they did, they would have told us the truth about 9/11. And everybody knows 9/11 was an inside job.
Yes. That's true.
Thank you. And who said that?
I don't know who did.
Donald Trump
Oh.
said, if you elect me president, you will find out who really brought down
I
the
would never
Twin
have
Towers."
guessed that.
He builds buildings for a living. He knows how they fall. He knows that it's impossible for buildings to fall like they fell on 9/11. He's known all along it was an inside job. But he's been waiting for someone else to step up and tell the truth.
Why? Why is he waiting for someone else to step
Because
up?
he said, they were asking me all along, why don't you run? Why don't you run? He says, I'm a businessman. I'm having fun. This is what I do. I love what I do.
Yes.
This is my father's trade. He taught me and I'm doing it. I love it. I'm why I give money to politicians, hoping they'll do the right thing. And for 35 years he was saying that. Finally he said, that does it. All right. Nobody, hell with it, I'm running. And that's why he's there. Look, this is an election about, wasn't an election about Democrats versus Republicans, or even right versus the left, as much as it was the people against the corruption we're seeing.
But tell me something, Uncle Sam. Why hasn't Donald Trump told us who really brought down the Twin Towers?
Because we
Why is
already
he waiting?
know. This is not rocket science. Building number 7 collapsed at 5:20 in the afternoon. It was the third building to fall in New York City in 9/11. It housed all 16 of our intelligence agencies and the mayor's emergency bunker. It was a fortress. It wasn't hit by anything. And at 5:20 in the afternoon, does this in 6 seconds.
Yes.
There was no mention of it in the 9/11 report. Boom. Just disappeared.
Disappeared.
Why did that building collapse? Now, you're not hearing that on NPR, you're not hearing on your radio stations, your TV stations. They're not telling you that. But all you have to do is see that building collapse. One time. And you're going to go, why don't I know about that? Why didn't they tell me about this? That building was, here, let me show you. This is it. I'll show you.
You've made this video?
This is building number 7.
Okay.
This is the only damage, right here. That's the only damage, right?
Okay.
Now, let's watch this fall.
But that's exactly when investigators gave it happened to the 47-story World Trade Center Building 7 on September.
What's fire?
I never saw this footage. You're right. Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
So now, let's get back to this thing. He is the only one who had brought up 9/11 in his campaign. The only one. He chased Bush out. Bush was president when 9/11 happened.
Yes.
So Jeb Bush came into this race $145 million. Wow. Where is he now? Sitting at home, being very quiet. Why? Because Donald Trump said 9/11. Let's talk 9/11. What happened to building number 7? Why did that building collapse into its own footprint? in 6 seconds flat. Now, Miss, that big one? You know, watch the thing so start architects and engineers in the 9/11 group down there. There's 2,662 of them that I saw the other day. Put their names, their lives on the line, and they do that. Nobody can explain how building number 7 came down. They're telling us fire broke down. Well, if that's true, that means the first time in world history that fire alone brought down the building. You have to make melt steel in a blast furnace for 2.5 hours at 1,250 degrees. Open fire at best can reach 800 degrees. So let's say that he's a cog in the wheel. That man is like a complete fart on a Well, if you want to go that way, you look at who benefited from it. Who benefited from 9/11? Any crime, you look at who was the best beneficiary of this crime. Who made the most money? Who got the most power out of that? Who did it? Who got the most out of it? It's obvious. The national security state, the military industrial complex. We have been in a perpetual war ever since. The war, we got more wars going on. Yes, that we created. Thank you. Starting to be clicking. You're dragging around in our the hell we did? Oh yeah, we just keep on back and forth. Then why isn't anybody ever been held accountable? Tell me whenever anybody ever is held accountable. That's why this election is the people against the corruption. Am I making sense at all? Thank you. I just wanted to check with He's got the bully pulpit. He's got the microphone.
Well,
and if you bring up things that everybody else is afraid to talk about.
I agree that Obama screwed everything up. He's made enemies of our allies of our enemies. I do agree that. But I think that it's very
Oh yeah, there's no conspiracy. Oh no, the government tells us the truth all the time. They never conspire about anything.
But I think that Clinton had a chance to get involved with Osama bin Laden.
Please, man, I am so far behind. I don't mean to. Yeah, but you understand, I have studied this. I can't stop you from doing that. I'm saying that. When I get back to asking you that question.
No, I think Hunter's a little part of Obama.
Oh, it is.
And I think
Get out of here. Oh, you guys get one too.
well, no, I don't think I don't think these elections, I don't know anybody I think anybody that's president maybe it's someone strong.
Let's dig them up. All right.
No, I mean, if JFK is now elected,
I don't know.
I have to tell you, look, the rules call big, walks off before it gets there, that's what we need. We need to strengthen our military.
Well, what he said during his inaugural was, Americanism, not globalism. That is absolutely.
Well, Americans, when they come in, and see people around the world
That's what I want to talk to you about. The trade agreement. I want to talk about the trade agreement. TPP, how they these guys have got a whole nother thing going on.
Thank you so
Just
much.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
It was really nice to meet you.
Go to my website. Hey, let me give you another place to go. Because you got it. Let me give you some information. You want to go check on this stuff. Please check on this. This is right what you need to know about. Agenda 21. Please look this up. Here's another more information.
Thank you.
Please.
Bye-bye, Tom.
All right, gorgeous.
Okay.
Blabbing now, but it's taking
Oh,
time.
only if you want to buy it. Well, what did you want to get?
Oh, man.
Okay, then we'll walk back there.
Really
Come on,
wanted
let's
to
go.
cook them. Look, this is an election about, wasn't an election about Democrats versus Republicans, or even right versus the left, as much as it was the people against the corruption we're seeing.
Tell me something, Uncle Sam. Why hasn't Donald Trump told us who really brought down the Twin Towers?
Because we
Let's
already
keep
know.
reading.
This is not rocket science. Building number 7 collapsed at 5:20 in the afternoon. It was the third building to fall in New York City in 9/11. It housed all 16 of our intelligence agencies and the mayor's emergency bunker. It was a fortress. It wasn't hit by anything. And at 5:20 in the afternoon, does this in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
There was no mention of it in the 9/11 report. Boom. Just disappeared. Why did that building collapse? Now, you're not hearing that on NPR, you're not hearing it on your radio stations, your TV stations. They're not telling you that. But all you have to do is see that building collapse. One time. And you're going to go, why don't I know about that? Why didn't they tell me about that? That building was, here, let me show you. This is it. Okay.
Esto es como una clase con Javier. Sí, cabrón.
Okay, good. This, once again, happened only within the last few minutes.
Let me show you.
You've made this video?
This is building number 7.
Okay.
This is the only damage right here. That's the only damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now let's watch this fall.
Ever collapsed primarily due to fire. But that's exactly what investigators believe happened to the 47-story World Trade Center Building 7 on September.
Have moved back from that building. The footage you're about to see again here on videotape, knowing that fire could not be fought.
What's fire?
I never saw this footage.
Because of
You're right.
the fire that had burned since shortly after 9 o'clock this morning.
Dara Tyler is one.
Thank you.
So now,
Looking like a preschool that's movie covered in plastic, I swear to God. When you get a good look at it, that's a picture.
so now, let's get back to this thing. He is the only one who have brought up 9/11 in this campaign. The only one. He chased Bush out. Bush was president in 9/11.
Yes.
So Jeb Bush came into this race with $145 million. And where is he now? Sitting at home, being very quiet. Why? Because Donald Trump said 9/11. Let's talk 9/11. What happened to building number 7? Why did that building collapse into its own footprint
Yeah.
in 6 seconds flat? Now, Miss A big part?
The barrier beam was burned up. Barrier wall.
Ma'am, watch the thing fall right here. Go to Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth down there. 2,662 of them that I saw the other day was on the list. Put their names, their lives on the line, saying they've studied those buildings, and they came down by controlled demolition. Nobody can explain how building number 7 came down. Nobody. They're telling us fire brought it down. Well, if that's true, that'd be the first time in world history that fire alone brought down a steel building. You have to melt steel in a blast furnace for 2.5 hours at 1,250 degrees. Open fire at best can reach
So you're
850
saying
degrees.
Bush made this problem?
Bush made the. No, he's a cog in the wheel. That man is like a flea fart on a.
So who's the one that's the conspiracy theorist here? Who's the problem?
Well, if you want to go down to it, you look at who benefited from 9/11. Who benefited? Who benefited from 9/11? Any crime, you look at who was the best beneficiary of this crime. Who made the most money? Who got the most power out of that? Who did it? Who got the most out of it?
Who are you saying?
It's obvious. The national security state and the military-industrial complex. We have a perpetual war ever since. We got more wars going on.
It's Islamic terrorist.
Yes, that we created.
Because we funded Afghanistan.
Thank you. It started coming to click here. They're driving around in our Jeep.
But we didn't do it on purpose.
The hell we didn't.
We backed the wrong people.
Oh, yeah, we just keep on backing the wrong people. Then why hasn't anybody ever been held accountable?
So you
Tell me
think
why
Trump's
never
gonna
anybody
fix it all?
ever is held accountable. That's why this election is the people against the corruption.
You know that the president has no power.
I'm not making sense at all.
The president has no power.
Yes.
Thank you.
Here's the deal.
I just wanted to check
If
with the
Trump is
profession.
elected,
I'm not a
it's
professional.
really, the president doesn't have as much power as people think they have.
He's got the bully pulpit. He's got the microphone.
Well, I'm
And if you bring up things that everybody else is afraid to talk
I
about.
agree that Obama screwed everything up. He's made enemies of our allies and allies of our enemies. I do agree that. But I think that it's very simplistic of you to think that it's a conspiracy.
Oh, yeah, there's no conspiracies.
No,
Oh, no, the government tells us the truth
No,
all the
I don't
time.
believe that either.
They never conspire
I think
about
they're stupid.
anything.
I think Democrats and Republicans are stupid. I think they're all stupid.
Okay.
But I
No, you can
think
keep that.
that
I want you to go to
Clinton
these websites.
had a chance to get Osama bin Laden, and he didn't do it.
Please, ma'am, I am so far beyond. I don't mean to.
Denigrate my intelligence.
Yes, but you understand, I have studied this painfully and deeply.
I don't think it was conspiracy. I don't think.
Ma'am, again,
I don't believe.
you can believe that there's blue unicorns. I can't stop you from doing that, okay? I'm
So
saying
who
that.
are you voting for?
Can I get back to asking you guys some questions?
No, I think Hillary Clinton is part of the problem. She's been in
Oh,
government
indeed.
forever.
Yeah.
And I think we need somebody that's going to shake things up, even though he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Have a get out of jail free card, courtesy of Hillary Clinton.
What is that?
Oh, you guys are getting one too, I guess.
Well, no, I don't think. I seriously think she's the wrong person. I don't think he's the right person. I don't think there's any right person. I think anybody that gets in.
Woman's throwing up on stage for crying out loud.
I think
doing
anybody.
face plants
I
in
think
the concrete.
anybody that's president is going to be fucked because the world's in a bad shape. We need somebody strong. And I have to. You can probably disagree with me, but FDR.
Let's pick them up. But no.
No, I mean, if JFK and FDR were alive today, they'd be Republicans.
I don't. Well, again.
They would be Republicans. I have to tell you, they would. The bully pulpit, walk softly, carry a big stick. That's what we need. We need to strengthen our military.
Well, indeed, what he
Because
said
that's
during
the
his
whole
inaugural
deal.
was, Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo. That is absolutely
Well,
true.
and the thing is Americans, when they come in, it's people around the world was always like, okay, they're the world police. They're gonna help us. And now Obama's
No,
made
it's
it.
more like
Obama's
exploiters. That's
made
what
it
I want to
that
talk to you
we
about.
don't want to have
The
American
trade
Israel.
agreements. I want to talk about the trade agreements. The TPP, NAFTA. How do they affect you at all?
You would be amazed at how much I kind of agree with your theory, but I need to go buy a catch over there.
Well,
Good luck to you.
back again and talk.
You got to talk to
Nosotros
these
también,
young people because they're all voting for Hillary. And Hillary is fun.
Well, these guys have got a whole nother.
Uncle Tommy, it was really nice to meet you. We have to move on as well.
Thank you so
Just
much.
5 minutes. 5
We gotta
minutes.
go right now. But it was really nice to meet you. Thank you for
Go to my website.
Thank you.
Hey, let me give you another place to go.
All right.
Because you got it. Let me give you some information. You want to go check on this up. Please check on this. This is right what you need to know about. Agenda 21. Please look this up. Here's another some more information on it.
Thank you.
Please.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tom.
All right, gorgeous. Blabbermouth had to take up the time of those. That's what you have for not having a stage, Mike.